Digital Futures has been a key initiative for us. It was one of the top initiatives in our digital territory strategy. It's premised around the fact that less than 30% of women are employed in the ICT industry, and that statistic absolutely needs to change. A lot of thought and energy went into doing this in a very different and interesting way and trying to find ways that would engage an audience group, very practical engagement. Pleased to say that was very well received. We got a lot of positive response, and I was at the forum on the day and there was just a really good vibe. There was a whole lot of people making very supportive comments and really enjoying what they were doing. We had a big focus on the local industry and showcasing a lot of local talent and opportunities, and I think that went very well as well.
It looked fantastic. It actually looked like a tech event from the south that I've been to before, and some quite high-level events as well. Super impressed with the way it was laid out. I was actually a guest speaker for the morning sessions, and the second part I had in that was developing the augmented reality app for the event itself. We created a treasure hunt app that's an interactive game for users to use while they're attending the event. So they would search around the venue for all these treasures and checkpoints, and they'd hold up their phone and they could see reality through their phone. We were stoked to sit there in the event and just watch people using the app. A lot of work had gone in for the weeks prior, and to see it live and everybody using was fantastic. Everyone was smiling. They hadn't seen such things before or used such things before. I think this was the first augmented reality experience delivered in the NT, which is great.
So the Australian Information Security Association built the robust information security sector in Australia, building professionals, building government and public with cyber safety messages. That's our core mission. It was important for us as an association to partner with the Northern Territory government. I think we have really broken the barriers and also changed the perception in a way in a lot of people reaching out for future events. If there was an opportunity, definitely we would like to be involved in it, because we've got grand plans for next year in terms of how we wanted to target, how we wanted to be a lot more creative with attracting more females into tech sector in the digital workforce, and also attracting diversity through not just women, also with other people who are looking for that cohort, and diversity in thinking is what we would like to encourage.
So I didn't really know what to expect when I went there, but I was pretty happy with the outcome. I liked the interactive activities and the speakers. They were pretty inspiring, and speaking to them outside of their talk, I went and had a private chat with a couple of them. That was really good. I learned that there are actually a lot more pathways for women, especially in IT. Being someone that has no idea what they want to do, it definitely opened my eyes to other pathways.
The main thing I took from the event was that a certain percentage of jobs that are mainly dominated by women will be obsolete in the next 10 years due to IT services growing and things. So I was thinking, that's me. I'm still going to be in the workforce in those 10 years, and it's maybe timely for me to change my outlook and maybe my career.
The event exceeded my expectations on many levels. I guess the activities that were on during the breaks, the breadth of speakers and the journeys that they'd come on, I was blown away by the different career paths, and my assumptions of what technology was broadened immeasurably.
One of the really pleasing outcomes of this was that we surveyed the people after the event, and we found out that more than 80% of the attendees said they'd really learnt something new about the digital industry and digital jobs through the course of the day. And very surprisingly and very pleasingly, 50% of our audience surveyed said that they were now looking and interested in future digital career options. Thanks to making it a success in our first year, we've now earned ourselves a right and a task to continue to do it. So we will be looking forward, and I'm very sure the team's looking forward to running this event again next year.